Most say Gabriel Moon is a paranormal investigator like no other. I say Gabriel Moon is a fraud, conman, and sham to the investigator community. The only thing paranormal about him is the nation's adoration for him. However, there is one thing criminal about him. My name is Warren Fletcher, journalist and skeptic. My meeting with Moon tonight is the culmination of years of reports. No one else sees him for the crook he is. However, time reveals all crimes.
Thanks.
So, you're gonna tell me your name or you're gonna continue to jerk me off?
Warren is fine.
Warren Fletcher, I believe?
Yes. And yours?
You know damn well who I am.
So, shall we begin?
It's now or never. I'm not a man who exactly gives second chances.
All right. So, your first client, Margaret P. Mulligan. Can you tell me how you two became associated?
Very well. Margaret was a well-off woman. She inherited a small fortune from her father.
Margaret P. Mulligan, matriarch of the Mulligan family. Last surviving member, last witness to the deaths of her ancestors. I'm more than familiar with the Mulligans, although Moon assumes to know them best. The Mulligans have a curse stuck on them, like stink to a cow, and it all started with...
I mean, hell. What do you think of when you hear the name Phineas Mulligan? Tell me.
The founder of the Mulligan family?
Correct. You also think of the melting face of Phineas Mulligan, don't you? You have to. I mean, his death, for God's sake, is shrouded in mystery, lies, deception, and possibly even arson, depending on who you ask. It's said that 3 centuries ago...
Phineas Mulligan, founder of the Mulligan family, died in a fire that killed him and destroyed the town. His records were destroyed in a second fire. He technically never existed, according to the county. His wife heard the infamous curse that plagued the Mulligan family for 300 years. Moon has a colorful way of describing that moment.
So technically, he neither lived nor died. What we do have, though, is a horrific first-hand account of his beloved Henrietta, who saw his face slopping off and melting in the fire as he disappeared in the ashes of their family estate. It's been rumored that he has said, according to Henrietta, "May the Mulligans repent for what they have done today. May their legacy melt off the face of this damned planet." Now, you may be wondering what this has to do with Margaret Mulligan. So, about 5 years ago or so, she started having visions of Phineas Mulligan in her dreams. Pretty standard call. Naturally, she called me for my expertise in the field, and I helped her to the greatest of my...
He is rather confident in himself.
I can do, by the way. Well, I'm very familiar with the curse, and I know there's only one way of ending it.
Ending the Mulligans. Cut the demon's motivation off at the source. Break the cycle of curses to free the world of this evil. The man tried playing matchmaker with Margaret so she can inherit another man's name, thereby ending the family and the curse. Margaret was an independent woman, so that went about as well as you'd expect. Moon managed to woo the media into shifting the blame away from him, the snake-tongued bastard.
I have to admit, I admire her for that. But unfortunately, at the end of the day, it's what killed her.
How did she die?
Burn wounds. Her poor maid found her face sloughing off, only hanging by a single tendon. It's ironic, really, the way she died. As she burned away, so did the curse. With her death, the Mulligans are no more.
But that didn't stop the melting face. In fact, your second client, Garrett Yesavensi, met his demise by the same being. If the curse was lifted, why did he have to die?
Melting Face of Mulligan was only the latest iteration of the same demon.
It seems that the more he explains himself, the more his ego and phonery become apparent. But then something catches my eye, revealing too his undeniable guilt. Your time is up, Moon.
So, are we done here?
No, I still have several questions that I would like to get through.
I really don't think that'll be necessary.
Mr. Moon, are you aware of the allegations held against you today?
I am aware that they have no basis in truth or legitimacy.
Do you deny having any connection to the deaths of Margaret P. Mulligan, Garrett Yesaventi, as well as 4 others, Charles North, Percy Vincent, Rachel Trapman, and Terrence...
As I have said to you once before and dozens of times to the many reporters who have pestered me over the years, these allegations have no basis in reality. So are you going to continue to waste my time, or are we going to have a problem, Mr. Fletcher?
That's a very nice watch you have there. In fact, I believe Margaret P. Mulligan had a watch exactly like that. You know, it's funny how a week after the crime, it was reported missing.
You caught me. What are you gonna do now, big man? What are you gonna do? Arrest me? Report me to the police? You got me right where you want me. Do you have any idea what they do to people who find out about secrets that they shouldn't know, poking their noses where they shouldn't go?
No. Please. I have a family. I have a wife.
You have 3 kids, ages 16, 7, and 4. Your wife's first name is Emma, maiden name Adams. You live at 216 Pine Lane, Felix Lake, Maine. Your social security number is 274-824-9282, and your bank account routing number is...
All right, stop!
Don't you want to hear me out, Big Shot? You are a reporter after all. Someone's got to know what's about to happen to you.
Please, no. My kids, they won't have a father.
Don't worry. They won't be alone.
My name is Warren Fletcher, journalist and skeptic. My meeting with Moon tonight is a culmination of years of reports. No one else sees him for the crook he is. However, time reveals all crimes.